Let me pull this fucking thing closer and turn that off. Alright, I said earlier I was gonna get into this, so here we go, man. Now, I don't know why. I probably should look up a video to see what is going on with my OBS since the time that I fucking clicked the link that the person gave me to watch a video in the OBS live chat part section for the YouTube. It doesn't work right anymore. So your comments won't come up on there, and the thing doesn't come up properly on the channel. Like, it doesn't show up when I'm trying to live stream. See, like, everybody is talking about this now. Adpocalypse. I don't even know what that means. I'll tell you this. I watched a video yesterday that is burning me to my core, bro. I'll tell you that much right now. I just want to see if it's messing up my thing at the moment. See, look, why is it there? It's there, it shows it's upcoming, but it's not upcoming. It's here already. I'm doing it. So what do you. Why? I don't get it. I don't pretend to get it. I don't pretend to understand what am I doing. So what am I going on about? You haven't even gotten into it yet. Well, fucking do it. All right, I will. Fine. Well, you know what? That's a perfect example. How about the fact that I can't curse? Not now, not ever. Never. Never. Not allowed. Can't do it. Sorry, buddy. Too bad for you. Apparently, what YouTube does. That was a mistake. Hold on. Because I don't want to gross anybody out. Apparently, you can't curse on YouTube. And this is all, majority of this is surrounding monetization. Which, and I know it's not, it shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody, but I'm not making any money doing this. Is that really what I'm worried about? No, not really. If I wanted to make money at all, the only reason why I would want to make some kind of money off of this is to be able to support a site for the podcast that I eventually would just like to do and leave it at that. The reason why there's no future in doing YouTube at all whatsoever is because there's constant restrictions on what you can do. You're not allowed to curse. You're not allowed to talk about shit that happens in the news, you know, or give a description. I really wish that OBS was working so that I could pull the video up that I watched and show you what I'm talking about. But it seems like they keep trying to tighten that leash around and not give you any ability to do anything. Like, we all have to be clean cut in this one little box, and that's the way it's supposed to be. That's not real life though, dude. That's not expression. I feel like that's not in the spirit of how people live their lives. I don't think it's right that YouTube is trying to tell me what words I can and what words I can't use. And I get, look, there's a clear difference between saying things that are very bad and racist No, well, see, that's the other thing I'm gonna get to also is reactions, man. There's no future in it. There's no future in reaction at all whatsoever. I can't tell you. I know. Goodbye. I probably already lost you because of that. But if that's the case, then see you later, dude. Not much I could do for you. But there's no future in it. The amount of time that I spend sitting in this room trying to get videos on this channel that are not copyright blocked are ridiculous. A lot of people have made a future out of it though. Yeah, but how big are they? Because when you're starting out, I picked a really bad time to get in the game, apparently. Because everybody else, you have to be big. There are people, let me give you the perfect example of what I'm talking about. Oh, like a month ago, I tried to put Rage Against the Machine up on here. Copyright blocked worldwide. So then I go just out of morbid curiosity because apparently I'm a masochist. I want to go and hold on. You just gotta have a good, well polished brand and talk to labels who will allow you to use their music. They're quite big. Bag timing, nonetheless. So it's still growing. Plus, you gotta edit the videos. You play the whole song. No, fuck you. But that's the whole. That's the whole point. Which I mean, I'm not a polished. I'm not. I'm nothing about anything that I do is polished. But I would imagine that that's some of the charm to doing it, right? Now, I see your point. Don't play the whole thing. Cut it out. Okay. I mean, if that's what I have to do, I can do that, but people are listening to that exactly. But see, you just proved my point for me. So now, if I come up on here and I try to get all, rich and political, the whole thing is gonna go down the tubes. I'm gonna say bad words sometimes, and I'm going to just put out exactly what is in my head. But YouTube doesn't want that. I don't understand how it's called YouTube, but you have to be everything else but who you are. I'm not on here waving around tiki torches and swastikas. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to put anybody else down intentionally. I mean, of course, there's times where I pulled some people apart and say that they suck, but that's my opinion. And just because I think that they're terrible doesn't mean that I want them to do bad. But YouTube frowns upon that. Upload edit videos on YouTube and the full versions on Vimeo. Thing to have a on demand thing where subs pay you to watch full uncensored version. But YouTube means your own content. Region reaction videos are 50% yours and 50% the artist. Yeah, but the thing is, dude, they're not even mine. Yeah, what happened? Hold on, let me write this down. What happened was I watched a YouTube video yesterday from the creators of YouTube, and this thing it's been bothering me since yesterday, and I can't stop thinking about it. Like, okay, if you wanna make money on YouTube, there are certain things you have to do. One is you can't use copyrighted content. I understand nobody it's the I guess the way that they're thinking of it is like it's a piracy thing, right? Like they don't want a big label doesn't want to pay an artist a bunch of dollars and then have somebody like me come along and go up on YouTube and put that thing up for everybody to see and skip over the paywall. I get that end of the deal. What kills me though is you said there's words I could say and what I can't say. That that bothers me. If what I'm saying is not Rock Reaction, an example of a solid reaction channel. They pause videos and talk a lot in between to give their thoughts to play the whole song through most and pretty successful at making money. Yeah, but they're huge though too, dude. I think you need to branch off, have an underground reaction channel. You would get access and videos, have a loyal following. Don't be the same as everyone else. But see, that's the other thing too. Is I don't want, bro. I don't want to talk bad. I don't want to talk bad about anybody else because I have no room to talk about anybody. But some things, and this is not to reaction channels specifically. This is to YouTube channels in general. Hold on. No, Facebook trying to pry in my life. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta get my email out. Okay, that's a really good question. What is my YouTube vision? Outside of reactions, what are my plans? See, that's the problem. Is I didn't think about any of this. I enjoy doing the podcast. That's something I really like doing because it gives me, I think that's what I would want to do. Something along the lines to where I can have an open platform where I can be myself and I can talk about things, and you guys would be able to put your thoughts into it as well, but where a conversation can take place where I don't have to be phony. There's so much content all over the place where I see people that everybody wants to be the same way. They all want to do the same thing. They all want to sound exactly alike. And I feel like when I go on the internet and I look around at some of these things, I don't relate. I don't relate to that because that's not. I don't fit like that. Oh, this is a blue Yeti, dude. Here, I'll show you the thing. I have the box. I'll pull out the box. Hold on. Let me get it. This thing is it's not cheap. I mean, it depends on the kind of money that you have, but this is what it is. Well, I appreciate that, man. I mean, a lot of people would disagree with you. At the moment, especially my mother-in-law, but that's another story. My honesty gets me in trouble a lot of the time, dude. Trying to start my own music podcast soon. So I was asking, bro, you should do it. Come on mine. Come on my podcast, bro. What are we doing? You can plug your shit. Fuck it. Bro, if we're not gonna help each other out, what is the point of doing this thing? Right? That's the other thing too. Like, how's that gonna work? Well, okay, I have an idea. Now, follow me here. This is going to be kind of tough because I'm an idiot and I don't know what I'm talking about. I know bits and pieces of things. Now, the way I figure it is we have two avenues here. We have OBS, right? Which I can record the screen through, and we have Google Hangouts. Now, in theory, the way I think is I should be able to contact you through the Google Hangout thing. I mean, US, UK, UAE. What's UAE? Um, but I should be able to contact you. No, it does. It totally does. It totally does lag sometimes. But if we can figure out, or maybe a Skype or something like that. Oh, is it? See, I don't know these things, bro. I'm an ignorant American. But see, that's the thing. That's another thing a lot of people won't tell you. I don't know shit about my own country. Follow you on Twitter. We'll talk. Yeah, dude, definitely for sure, bro. Because you should come on and if you have, look, if you have a vision to do some shit, man. If I can help you, I'm British. I live in Dubai because I'm a baller. Oh shit, bro, that must be United A. I almost said Arab. That's real white, dude. That's dangerously close to Tiki Torch right there to pronounce it like that, right? Woo! Shit. Damn. So wine, what is in Dubai? I know that's an ignorant question in and of itself, but I don't know anything about that place other than the one thing I'm probably thinking of is what? How the fuck? Okay, so apparently I've officially joined Patreon. Yay? Oh, okay. Okay, we have to figure out how to use this. I am a full-time creator. What do I create? I don't know. Hi. Uh Not much else at all. There's buildings basically, and that's about it. Okay. Confirm your email. Let's do it. We're doing this live and in person, man. I mean, I'm verifying it right now. But look, so you know what? That's what you want to know what the vision is, dude. I love music and I like to be introduced to different things, but I don't want to have to fight labels. And now 54 seconds of well, just listen. Look, bro, I got half a fucking screen here. What am I? Look at this. Look at this asshole. What am I listening to? Stop it. Get out of here. Whatever you're saying, I can't hear you. Do I have my sound on? Yeah. He's talking to nobody, this guy. Continue. Whatever you're talking about, bro. Maybe I support it. I'm not sure. I don't want to co-sign any ideas. Who knows what that guy is talking about? But I enjoy music. I like finding other artists, but I don't want to fight labels. Okay. Um. Oh shit. I did it and it brought me to a whole nother screen, dude. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. I guess it's build your page. Can I just get out of here now? Send me your ideal cover photo. Okay. Um. I just need stuff from you as I asked for it. No, well, yeah, I was gonna say high focus is one of the labels that hasn't given me an issue, but I think that's because they understand what I'm trying to do. But still, if my focus was making money, which it's not, if I could pull fucking 20-30 bucks out of this thing that we're doing, that would be enough to buy bandwidth probably on a website to support a fucking podcast, which is what I really want to do. just because we could talk about music there, which would not be a problem, but I feel like there's way more, there's not a whole lot of places left that softcore porn models always on Patreon. They never give up the goods with a one and change boo. Well, I mean, dude, I mean, obviously, I will still find shit to put on YouTube. Whatever they let me, because they're even trying to claim shit that don't even belong to them. I put a podcast up that had no music in it whatsoever, and they're trying to say I was using Cypress Hill music. That's wild. And I don't, it's uncalled for, and I don't appreciate it. But I mean, whatever, man. Because this thing, it's only a matter of time before the ship gets sunk anyway. So what is the point of me trying to fight a system that is just going and I'm already one strike in. I had two, but I think it got taken away, so I'm back down to one, and I got my community strike taken care of because that was their mistake. I uploaded the same video. That's what they thought, twice, and it wasn't. The Hangouts screwed the audio on the first one, so I had to redo it and put it again. But I fixed it. So, I mean, I don't know, man. It's just, it kills me to think, like, I don't know, is it douchey? I don't think it is. This is going to be an attempt to build. Have to get what he needs to create more of content we all love from him. First thing I want him to be able to do is a badass camera he can vlog with. Was it I don't really go anywhere, but that's a good idea. I don't really go anywhere or do anything. I guess I could show you around my house. Well, it's not even a house, it's an apartment, but we could follow the cat around. That sounds like fun. Really, I should just mic myself up and you can hear the shit that you should have heard the shit I was just saying outside. This Patreon stuff will be able to get some cash together for better content, essentially. He's modest and dumb. Yeah, I know. He's like, here's a stepping stone as I kick it out of the way and break my foot because I'm an asshole. Well, no, but I mean, seriously, there's no, I don't know, man. Interview the local drug dealers. I don't know where the drug dealers are, but there was a crackhead that was close by. I met him. We hung out for a minute, and I didn't know he was a crackhead right away. Too many content will get tired. Yeah, dude, bro. You talk about real shit, dude. When you walk out your door, listen, let me tell you, people live in an apartment complex. Maybe this will be a fucking show. It'll be called apartment etiquette, do's and don't do's, or whatever the fucking thing would be. Listen, bro, I don't want to smell your cologne from 3 floors up. When you live on the first floor, I shouldn't have to smell the same thing that the girl smells whose face you just buried into a pillow smells. That's not me. I shouldn't have to smell that. You spray it and you walk into it. You let it come to you like a great vision of an idea. You don't bathe in it. Yeah, dude, it was heavy, man. It's real heavy. Like if you go out in the hallway right now, you would choke, which is sad because, and I mean, I'm very bad at keeping secrets because I as soon as I went out the door, he was just walking past me and it just flew out of my face. I was like, holy clone, without even thinking about how rude that is. It just came out. Like somebody could look at me and say, "Holy Scissorgate, I can't believe it." Anyone else smell Manhorn depression? Seriously, you're not kidding. Although there was an interesting, there's a there's an interesting event. I'll have to talk to you about this off of here because this would definitely there's no there's no world that I can put this out on the internet where it wouldn't be taken apart to where I'm some kind of monster. But I will say this, I thought I had somebody figured out and they completely shocked me. Do I know this person? Nope. I've seen him around. I mean, we passed each other in the hallways. You know, that's about it. We don't talk. We don't small chat. Small chat? What? We don't small talk. We don't even make eye contact. Okay? When me and him accidentally look at one another, we're disgusted with ourselves because there's no reason in the world why we should even have any contact. We live in the same building, and that's where it starts and that's where it ends. And god damn it, I admire that about the man. Yeah. Just because everybody is so hard up to just like, oh, I hope everybody likes me. Dude, hate my guts. I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't care. No, I do. I can't say I don't. I do care, but hate me for a reason. Have a good reason to hate me. You know what I mean? Then I'm fine with it. But just hate for no reason bothers me because there is a reason built in there somewhere and we need to get to what that is. I've gone completely off of the whole thing why this even started. But it's basically that also, dude, you know, I don't know, man. It's tough. I didn't think about any of this shit. Hey, what's up, dude? How's it going? You asked me the same question. It's going okay. I'm in the middle of a quarter life crisis right now because I watched a video on YouTube and now my racing bipolar brain won't turn off long enough for me to just live a life. Directive to this video. Dude, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't want to get to a place where, and I know I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway because I've been honest 100% of the time, and I'm not gonna start lying now. I don't want it to get to a point where I'm going, I have to fucking do this, and I don't want to do it. Not because it's not fun or because I don't enjoy it, but because it's going to take me a long time to try to figure out a way to put this together. Like the perfect example of what I'm talking about is I did a Opeth window pane video, right? Put it up. It got copyright blocked in, I think, 25% of America and 22% in the UK. And it even also happened with a rugby video that I was watching because I was gonna split the game into two parts because they play, I think, 40 minutes for each half or whatever it is. I have that all written down somewhere. I just don't have it directly in front of me. And that got blocked. So it's the amount of time I was sitting in here doing the thing and then trying to get it on YouTube. So then go into editing it. And then when I edit it, it's not enough. It sometimes doesn't make a difference at all. YouTube just doesn't care. And maybe it's not YouTube, maybe it's the label, maybe it's the sports league, whatever it is. Some people split their videos up and put breaks in so it doesn't get copyrighted. It's hard. Yeah, exactly. And to be honest with you, I don't want to put in all that work. Found out Sony hates stream sites. Anything they own that's on a stream site, they pull. Shit. I mean, I get it, but I mean, dude, I'm sure it didn't help them when they were when Hobson was talking shit about them that they couldn't put the they couldn't put a lid on what he was saying because he got screwed over by Tamiko Wright and Sony Records allegedly. That's what he says. I wasn't there. I don't know. I have no money. Don't try to sue me. You'll just waste both of our time. That's it. But the point is, like, I don't want to put in all that work because why? So that people can come on YouTube and tell me that I'm wrong for having an opinion. Everything on the internet nowadays is based on something else. So why should it make a difference with song reactions? All you're doing is giving your opinion on it. Exactly. Which is, and somebody made a point earlier that they got into music they would not normally listen to if it wasn't for this channel, which is amazing, which is part of the reason like I wouldn't want to give it up completely. I always would want to share whatever it is that I'm into. But the reality is that as far as like you either have to be big, like I'm not two guys. I know rock reacts. I've seen them. You had to be living under a rock to not know who those guys are. Or, Lost in Vegas. I've heard of those guys. Cut the song out and keep your ramblings. That's all. Appreciate it, man. I mean, I would, but dude, you could. The numbers can tell you clearly 90% of the shit that in the analytics you can see. What doesn't make sense to me is people that come for a song they already know, and then when it comes to the opinion, they leave. Like that's the whole purpose of the fucking video, bro. What are we doing? I don't know. Is the Swedish community going to fucking if they're not gonna give me an issue, I'll try. Just because I've never heard it before, and I think it would be an interesting thing to do. It's a lot of people. Hopefully not. But I mean, dude, I don't understand. Maybe this is my own thing. Need to bring in a different crowd. But that's I think that's my problem. Is people don't when a random person clicks on this YouTube channel, they have no idea. I had somebody comment a while ago that I'm a disgrace to YouTube and reactions, and they hope that I never make a dollar, or that they're disgusted that I even would make a dollar off of doing this, which I don't make a single penny off of doing it. And I probably am a disgrace to YouTube and reactions. I think the problem is people associate the word reaction with a brand. Hey, what's up, dude? How's it been going? Yeah, exactly. They heard some shit they didn't want to hear, but I think it's because they associate the word reaction with a brand. Like, okay, here's a reaction video. That means whatever I'm about to click on is going to be all positive. Nobody ever dislikes anything. And my favorite thing is everybody else's favorite thing too. That's definitely not the case. But I mean, the haters are not even the reason why this bothers me. I just don't. People watch reactions because they want the reactor to feel the emotion that they feel from the song. That makes sense, but can I be honest with you though? When when the camera is on, like, I don't fake the way that I feel, but knowing that there like, the song has to be pretty powerful to really fucking hit me, knowing that there's a camera in my face, and then I can't express myself the way that I want because I have to watch every word that I say, because it might come off slightly off color. Well, yeah, so you know that, but I'm talking about the random people that click on and hate because they think like I think they associate and don't. Hopefully, I should have fucking said that better. Hopefully, nobody that is subscribed to the channel or is new to the channel or even checking this out thinks that I'm putting you in that box unless you're that person who can't handle the fact that everybody thinks differently. But then again, I also feel like I'm misrepresenting myself. Like, yes, I'm honest with what I say. I don't like mumble rap either. I'm honest with what I say. Honesty is the best trait. You open my mind to think about music in a different way. Well, that's awesome. I appreciate that. And that's exactly that's really the only thing I could have ever have hoped to do. But I also feel like I'm not able to express myself in an honest fashion. Not that what I'm saying is false because it isn't. I'm giving what I honestly think. I can't remember the last time I listened to a tune halfway through. If I didn't like it, I turned it off. Yeah, but that's the whole point. You'll see one of those coming up probably next week because I already have content put out for like the next week. So that's not even a problem. It's just you really what started this whole thing. If you really want to know, I will tell you is somebody that I know that is close to me went on the YouTube channel and checked out what I was doing and went, "That's it. That that doesn't mean anything. Like it doesn't take anything to do that." And it got me really thinking like, well, holy shit, you know what? She's right. The only reason why people are here is because of the music. It doesn't matter. I think well, I shouldn't say only because of the certain people only will come for the music. Other guys like you guys understand what I was trying to do, and I thought that I was going to wind up changing the way people think, and in certain cases I have, but I don't think YouTube is going to allow me to do that much longer without completely putting the fucking lid on what I'm trying to do. Oh, I feel like I just lost 10 pounds, dude. I really do. Well, I appreciate that, dude. I really do. And, the reason why I even started doing this, if I'm gonna be honest with you, is because when I would go on the YouTube and I would watch people's videos, I didn't see anything that I felt was really honest at all whatsoever. It seemed like everybody was putting on an act. They all want to say the same thing. Give me X amount of likes on a video or whatever it is. They all sound the same. Nobody sounded like they were actually being who they are, and I think a lot of that is missing. Yeah, that's true. Well, both of those things are true. Fuck YouTube. Well, even just saying fuck YouTube will get you pulled off YouTube. And most people have fake personas on YouTube. I think most people have fake personas across social media in general, if we're going to be honest. I mean, I see it even on Facebook. I brought it up on the podcast before about how when you go on your wall, everybody only has the pictures of all the great times that they're having. Fortunately, YouTube brings in a lot of people. I don't know any other video platform as large. Me neither. But you know what, though? That's the point. And they know that. YouTube knows that. So they can say something like, you can't curse on your video and make money because we're big enough to tell you in a polite way to go fuck yourself. But and you can't talk about violent and gory things because advertisers don't like it. Really? Really? Because the last time I checked, there were still NFL athletes selling fucking yogurt. Or, name a movie star. Didn't Jamie Lee Curtis just get done burning Michael Myers to death in a fucking basement somewhere? She still sells yogurt, right? But that's okay though. But not on YouTube. No, not you. Not you, small little peon. You can't do that. And it's the reason why I'm bringing this up, dude, is because I'm not making money, and I feel like that gives me the ability to talk about it because maybe somebody who is making money feels like they can't talk about it because they don't want to jeopardize their future. Maybe they want me to shut up and just let them do what it is that they need to do because they're happy with the way things are. But I think if you polled a lot of people, I don't think they would be very happy that. I mean, look, again, to reiterate what I said in the beginning, there are certain words you just should not use. I understand that, but I can't be a cookie cutter robot type of a person. And I don't want the only thing I do on YouTube to be reaction videos. I need to come up with another idea for content. I have the podcast, which thank you to the 15 to 20 of you that go listen to that when I post it on YouTube, which I should have probably plugged that in the beginning of this before everybody left, but it doesn't matter. If they're gonna find it, they're gonna find it. If they're not gonna, they're not gonna. I don't know the because I was talking about this with Jen, and I probably shouldn't. Right? Is it dumb of me to pull the curtain back a little bit and let you guys in on what my real thoughts are here? I think you're not supposed to do that. But in the spirit of what I do and what we build together as a fucking community of real motherfuckers, I'm gonna do it anyway. You know, top 5 series? Like, how do you mean? Different ideas, different videos. That's a good idea. Different things. See, like I was talking to Jen about this yesterday, dude. And I was like, bro, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Some of you guys are gonna be like, you're not gonna be happy with what I'm about to say, but Fire in the Booze, Daily Duppies, UK artists, US artists, for example. Okay, I see what you're saying. You could do a top 5 out of all of those. Well, I want to be completely honest. To do audio stuff could still strike me. Well, yeah, but that's the problem. One day rock vids, next day rap vids. Well, see, that's still though. It's still in the vein of reactions. Unless I do something like Demos had mentioned in a comment a few days ago, which is I can listen to the song off of the internet and then come on to the video and give my thoughts on it. I could probably do that, but that's still I want to build shit outside of reactions, because I feel like anybody can do what it is that I'm doing, and I'm not really bringing anything to the table. Like, I was talking to Jen yesterday, and I said straight up, like, dude, I don't know if I want to I don't know if I want to do this shit anymore, because it's so, you have to watch everything that you say. And album reviews, I could throw that in. You know, you have to watch everything that you say. And, you know, that I feel like I'm boxed in. Like, nobody, every day you don't want to get up. If every day you had to get up, you can only eat toast, right? Wear the same color shirt, the same pants, the same shoes, go to the same job and do the same shit. Do a whole show and just talk about music. I mean, that's not a bad idea. Well, see, that's a tough one. I did a podcast, I think it was episode 4, where I talk about the stand-up comedians. I had to have had at least 25 of them off the top of my head. If we're going to go right now, because I was talking comedy greats, if we're going to go right now, off the top of my head, no particular order. So even if I just mention them, it doesn't mean that I'm classing one over the other. Off the top of my head, just as I'm sitting here, Paul Mooney, Louis C.K., Big J. Ogerson, Dan Soder, Richard Pryor, George Carlin, fucking John Mulaney, Joey Diaz. Dude, there's so many. Ralphie May is a huge one. If you have not checked him out, check him out. There are so many comics that every time I bring up comedians, I forget a whole bunch of people, and then I get upset at myself later for not mentioning them. But there are a lot of really good comedians. Dave Chappelle, see? I just forgot him right now. He's one of my favorite. Boxing videos are always good. Little just stuff on matches, beefs, build up, potential fight, all the fight reactions, only if you're into boxing. I like boxing, but I don't know enough technical shit to get into it. Maybe what I should do is I should just bring shit to the table that I know I like already, and then you guys can bring shit that you like, and then we can compare things. You know what I mean? Because I don't think people share enough like that. Like that one dude was talking about doing a music podcast. I don't think too many people, and I'm not even trying to pat myself on the back to make me feel good. I don't think too many people are gonna go, well, come on my fucking thing, bro, and plug your shit. Like, no, dude, I want you to fucking do well, man. And if we don't all support each other, even on a human level, like, dude, you guys may not think that what you say matters, but let me tell you something, dude. And I know I shouldn't do this because, you know, DMX put it in a really good way where he said that he never paid attention to the fans, whether they loved him or hated him, because if you allow them to prop you up, there's been a lot of times where I've had shitty days, dude, and a comment would pop up on the fucking screen talking about how, this shit made your day or whatever, and that fucking was awesome. But somebody getting broken into. So we came up with a couple ideas. I don't know. I feel a little bit better now that I got it out. I feel like I don't know why it feels like it's dirty just to say, like, I've been saying since the beginning I didn't want to be boxed in to fucking reaction videos. So, why is it such a bad thing for me to say that? Whoever's going to leave, that sucks, dude, because whatever is coming next is probably going to be better than reaction videos. There's still going to be some scattered around, but I don't want to fight labels and do all that bullshit. I don't know, man. I have to really sit down and think about what I want to do. You gotta let yourself naturally grow on YouTube, get inspiration from the realists on YouTube. Yeah, you're not wrong. Well, I mean, dude, I look at somebody like Joe Rogan, whose podcast is insanely big, and all he does is, if you're a fan of comedy, why not try skits? I haven't seen any channels do that in a while. That's true. Well, Vic DiBitetto, he does things called vignettes. If you look him up, I attempted to do one that failed horribly because I didn't. I was too eager to put it out, and I don't have the green screen and all that stuff yet. But I will do it. I will eventually. I do want to get there. I do want to get there, but that's the problem. Is I feel like everything has to be rapid fire. Otherwise you lose people very quickly because there's so many different things that they can go and click on and touch on that if you don't catch them right in that moment, then they forget about you. But I mean, to what you were to what Carrie was saying and spaced, check out Vic DiBitetto, dude. Just because he does really short vignettes, kind of skits type of deals, and he's an actual stand-up comic, so he could probably put shit out that is way funnier than anything I ever could do. But I would definitely go check him out, dude. That guy came up as a fucking bus driver, driving kids to fucking school, and hustled his way through comedies and nightclubs and shit, and now he's running his YouTube page, I think, full time, along with his stand-up comedy. He was in the Mall Cop. Frankie Boyle. But look at somebody like a Joe Rogan, and all he's doing is talking to people that he likes. Oh, okay. The name sounds familiar. I may have heard of him. Um, fuck. He's just talking about two people that he likes, and of course, he catches shit for not asking certain questions that people want him to ask or whatever, but he's doing exactly what he wants to do, and that's it. He's not worried about, I mean, they have to worry about YouTube a little bit because they can't play certain videos or whatever, but just the freedom to be able to do what you want. Let's say I'm looking them up right now. Damn. He's got a lot of stuff. Dude, okay. I'm gonna address both of you guys, but he just said it would be cool to build something with other like-minded YouTubers, but I haven't came across anybody like you. You know what? I take that as very high compliment. And the second thing, to your point, I thought in the United States Constitution there's a thing called freedom of speech. There is, and then underneath that, there's an unwritten rule which all these fucking sissies don't want you to know about, which is the only freedom of speech that you have is the freedom of things to say that we like. Fuck that. That's the problem, dude. I mean, look, whatever I do, and I would love to work with other people, but let me tell you something about other people, bro. I'm honest. I'm honest what I talk about. Dude, I've reached out to people who are do you upload your podcast on anything other than YouTube? That's one thing Joe is going for. He has his podcast on multiple platforms and uploads smaller clips and other channels. Well, I actually I have it on SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, Castbox, Radio Public, and YouTube, but YouTube is the only one where there's every episode to date, which is number 8 is the last one that we did. But YouTube is the only place that has all 8 episodes on it because I can't afford to buy the bandwidth through a website right now. And the reason why I landed on SoundCloud was because, believe it or not, that was actually the most simple place to stick it on. With my buddy's help, he helped me figure out how to get it on there. Otherwise, there would still I would be doing this as a fucking podcast. You know, which in and of itself is not necessarily bad, but being able to go through Audacity, that's all right. Happy you're back, dude. You know, being able to go through Audacity and through OBS and clean up the audio and make it sound nice and then be able to post it is a lot better than just doing it raw here. Plus, when I do it that way, if I have to get up and go to the bathroom or something, I can run and go do what I gotta do and then come back and pick up my thought. Or if I completely run out of shit to say, I can pause, give myself a few minutes, and then come back to it again. But and I know I'm all over the place, which I don't even think I even the podcast is Trainwreck, which don't look that up. Look up Jack of One Trade because when you look up Trainwreck, apparently there's a fucking 100 other podcasts that have the same goddamn name that probably don't even. How do you work out the ads? Because I downloaded it. When I'm streaming, I can't see what I'm streaming. Wait, what do you mean? The OBS? What are you trying to stream? Maybe I can help you. Because God knows the 90% of the tutorials I've looked at don't. How do you work OBS? I downloaded it when I'm trying to stream. I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so hold on. We're gonna open OBS right now. and I'm going to tell you exactly what I have set up, and then you can tell me what you have and what you don't have. Okay, so when you open up, what version of OBS do you have? Is it the latest one off of Streamlabs? I would assume. I hope. Okay. So here's what you need. You need. I have a display capture, which is going to capture my screen and it's going to show everything in a small box to what I'm doing. I have a audio output capture, which I think picks up the microphone. Audio input capture, which I guess does the same thing in reverse of how to make the program work. And then lastly, all right, dude, catch you later. Thanks for coming by. Lastly is video capture device. But right now it's not like you can't have, just to give you an example, you can't run your, like how I have my YouTube camera on right now, because YouTube camera is on, OBS camera doesn't register. Yeah, Streamlabs OBS. Yeah. It don't register. So that's why. But how I did it, I'm pretty sure when I set it up, the only thing I added in was a display capture and the video capture, and you add that in through sources. In the top bars, you're going to see scenes, sources, and mixer. When you want to make sure you can hear yourself, to pick up the desktop audio and the mic/audio. That box is the mixer. Next to it, the sources. You have the plus sign and the minus sign. When you hit the plus sign, a thing should come up. This is welcome to sources that you can browse through, our standards and widget sources. Hold on. Let me lower that. Streaming off your laptop. Okay, well, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the same thing. I'm using a laptop right now. But there's other shit in here that I've not used yet. But I know the video capture device will be able for you to see yourself. It will use your webcam on your laptop to help you stream that out. Now if you're doing games and shit like that, that might be what I did. Was I just decided to use the display capture because the game capture thing does not really work very well in OBS program for some reason. I don't know why, but it gives a problem. A lot of people have tutorials up for them and none of them seem to really make any bit of a difference at all. I mean, hopefully that helps. If there was a way that I would be able to show you the way I have my OBS and wait, do you have your stream set up with your YouTube key? I'm a fucking moron because that's important. If you're trying to stream on YouTube, you need to have your YouTube key thing, which I think you can find in the settings. If you go into your settings, the top gear in the corner, and then you go over to stream, and then on the bottom, well, you'll see there's a box. It is when I try to pull up the full screen, I don't know what I'm recording. Okay, well, if you have your video capture open and your display capture open, you're gonna see the outlines of boxes. You can adjust the sizes of those. If you click on like if you have display capture on, right, and you click the eyeball to be able to see it, the outline of a box here, I'll take a picture of it. And then I'll put my camera to the screen so that you can see what I'm talking about. I'm horrible at explaining things. I'm like, if I worked at a Best Buy, the store would go bankrupt because I would be giving people bad advice. Maybe I could do a tutorial. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, dude. I could try. I can't guarantee it will help you, but I will try. So look, this you see that right there? How you got that little box? That's my display capture. What that is, that's what I'm recording when the screen is looking out. So that's picking up anything that's on my laptop screen. So that means if I got a Google page open, it's picking up on that. But what you want to see, your video capture, which won't even show me the box because I'm using YouTube, and appreciate that, dude. When I'm trying to do a video. Fuck me. I'm trying to think. Or where are you? Where am I? That's a better question. Let's see, what am I under? Well, let me open it up and see. Are you under editor? When you open your OBS and you try to make a video, are you under the editor or no? I understand now. Okay, hopefully, I know I'm not doing a very good job of explaining it. I'm trying. I mean, I did a live stream video for not live stream video, explaining how to get on start a live stream on YouTube through Google Hangouts. Holy shit, that was a mouthful that I couldn't get out for some reason. But you know, most people already know what they're doing, and I think a lot of people forget that there are people out there like us that are not. Some of us, like me, are just catching up on fucking technology, dude. I don't know all what is happening, bro. When we moved into this apartment, the guy, the one of the building managers told me that you can stream internet. I didn't even know that was a fucking thing, dude. Okay, I got a television in that room from the fucking 90s. No bullshit, dude. It's literally a box. It's insanity we have going on in here. But we're slowly trying to figure it out. Oh, Jesus. Man, do I know how to tear something apart, don't I? I could have just left it alone, but you know what? I couldn't though. Because then, it was always in the back of my mind. A Reddit message board. Dude, if the YouTube comments are any inclination, I'm gonna get fucking murked on Reddit, bro. Okay, when I'm recording a video, I'm trying to see me in the corner. Like, I don't know where I am, but when I put the full screen of the video, that's when I don't know what I'm seeing. It sounds like you need to adjust your boxes, bro. That's what it sounds like. Here, hold on. Now, I would probably break the internet if I live streamed it on my phone and on here at the same time. And I don't think it will switch over. Well, let me trying to record a video, trying to see me in the corner. I don't know where I am, but when I put it in the full screen, the video is when I don't know what I'm seeing. Okay, so hold on. When it's full screen, are you seeing all you or you're seeing nothing at all? Because these boxes are a pain in the ass and it's gonna make you want to punch the fucking air when you can't figure it out. Trust me, dude. I know. I had to have people that are smart help me because I'm the type of person that I'll fucking throw a laptop out the window before I figure out what the problem is because I'm not very tech savvy. So look, we're like two cavemen. You're holding one rock, I'm holding the other one, and we're trying to rub them together to make fire right now. That's what's happening. But I want to help you. I want to help you, damn it. Like, dude, I'm fresh, dude. I swear to God, I'm not even making this up, bro. I'm sweating right now. It's not even my computer giving me problems, and I'm aggravated for you. That's how mad technology makes me. It's too bad I don't get sponsored. I could destroy shit. Be like, this fucking thing doesn't work. Throw it 2 stories, 3 stories out the window. There's a crazy website where they keep track of all the real wacko YouTubers called Cable Farms. No, I have not been there, and it sounds like I would be put on a watch list if I went, but I will write it down. Oh, dude, I get that 100%. Hmm. Okay, so you're trying to do like how I do, right? When I put a video on the YouTube, and you're trying to do like the same thing, or you want your box to be smaller in the corner because it has to be showing you something. Is there a line through the little eyeball in any of your sources? You only see the video of what you're trying to record, like the YouTube video, and you have your capture device source added in the middle in your sources. Because that's what you need. I wish there was a way that I could record it. Trying to do a tribute to Cadet of his top 10 videos. I see what you mean. Fuck, dude, that's rough. So you don't want, are you trying to be in the video too or no? Because I don't think, I need to see what you're looking at, man. That's the problem. Because if I could see it, maybe I could fix it. If you're doing a video editor, I mean, I've fucked around with VSDC. It's not that bad. I mean, it's only, I don't have the full one yet because, fucking bills, but that's not too bad. Although cutting it up is kind of a pain in the ass to get it to the exact place where you need it. You know what I'll do? So I'm not sitting here in silence. Yeah, you gotta make it. You gotta make it small, dude. You can move it. You can move it around. I don't know how the fuck I would. Yeah, there's the blue one. Oh, there's a line through it. Then get rid of that. You don't want the line. The line is what's gonna make it stop. When the line is through the eyeball, that means that it's off. When there's no line through it, then that means that it's on. That's good. That's what you want. Okay, can you take a picture of it with your phone and send me? I'll give you the fucking email, bro. You can send me a picture of what your source box looks like. Destin, hopefully it took it away. But if you can send a picture of it to that, maybe I can fucking help you. And I'll try to. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let me get off of here. I'm gonna try to make a video if I can show you how to do it through the OBS, or if I have to use Google, or however the hell I can do it. If I don't have to be, I don't need to be in the video because it's not about me. You don't have to be in the video at all if you don't want to. Then you don't need your capture display to get your webcam, because that's all that's for. Is for your own box. But then what you want is the display capture. That's it. And just make sure that it's the problem is it's gonna mirror whatever you're looking at. So damn, this is tough to explain. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull up a tutorial. Let's see. Maybe just talking. Listen, is this asshole really playing a game right now? Like, that doesn't help me, dude. Hold on. Let's see what he has to say.
The normal OBS. So once you do have it open, it's probably not going to look the exact same as mine because obviously I have my own like overlay and things like that. But I'm going to be walking you guys through that stuff later on in the video. So there's a pretty good chance that your screen actually looks something like this, like just with the black screen. And if for some reason you don't see that, just right click and hit enable preview, and then you should be good to go. So if this is your first time using OBS, and I should quickly explain.
Oh my god, dude. This fucking guy. Why are you rushing? Take it easy. All right, so did you try to do that? I guess right click and hit preview and see if that brings it up. Because I can't show you the screen that he's talking about. Well, yes, I can. Hold on. I'll do it the old fashioned way. There are people that work in tech right now that would probably rather take chemotherapy than watch me do this. But that's life. Okay. See, like that's how his screen looks when he starts out. It's a black screen, but you can see in the bottom there is where the sources are. If I can get a good shot of the sources box.
Scenes and sources for you guys. So your scenes are different kinds of visuals that you want to show up in your video or on a stream. So you can have one for maybe like a normal desktop recording. You can have one for like your gameplay.
That's great, dude. Get to
Stream.
how did you go? How did you go from no sources to 4 sources in 2 seconds, bro? That's ridiculous.
One for like your gameplay recording with the face cam, like I do right here. But all that is just really personal preference for whatever you yourself need in your video or your stream. You can make a new scene by actually going down here, hitting the plus button, and then just naming your scene whatever you want to name it.
I hate technology. I hate it all. Every fucking bit of it. I can't stand any of it.
And your sources are basically what you want to actually have in your video for other people to see.
Yeah.
Computer screen, all you have to do is go to the plus right here, click for display capture, and then from there just click on OK. If you have multiple monitors like I do here, then you will see multiple displays available for you to pick from, but we're just going to be recording the main display. From there, click OK, and you should see like a little Inception style thing on your screen. So just with those few simple steps, we were able to get whatever is on our monitor into our scene, which is literally exactly what we wanted. If you want to add a game capture, then you just do the same thing, go to the plus.
So you hear this fucking guy? He basically. Well, I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting YouTube. It's just then. There's no. For me personally, there's no future in fucking. Yeah, I am having a midlife crisis. I don't want to be boxing into doing reaction videos. That's what it is. And because I'm a jerk off, I didn't think through what else I wanted to do. But I know I don't want to just do that. I'm tired of fucking spending I spent all day in this room recording shit, bro. And then to try to put it on YouTube to get it blocked and then have YouTube come on and tell me I can't curse in my own video? Fuck that. Fuck that, dude. I say what the fuck I want. Don't pay me. I don't give a fuck. It ain't even about the money. It's the principle of the thing. Like if I can't be who I am, then I don't want nothing to do with it. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's not that I'm quitting YouTube. Is that I need to do something else other than just reactions because anybody can stare at a fucking screen and go yeah or no. That's not. There's no creativity in that whatsoever. None at all. You know what I mean? And I completely forgot I was in the process of helping you with OBS. I'm a horrible person. If you take anything away from this video, is I am Jack Nicholson and as good as it gets. I am shaking the fucking dog. You are the dog, and I'm shaking you, and I'm telling you not to be like me. That's what is happening right now. Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. I like doing yay for horrible people. Honestly, I like doing the podcast, and the one thing I don't really like about reaction videos is that I'm stuck in a small amount of time space, you know, where like the average person say will come in for like say maybe 3 minutes. You know, I can't really get into much in that amount of time. And there is content cut out for the next week, but I might be here, I might not be here. I may or may not, depending on whether or not I can get somebody to come over to the house and take care of the cat while we're gone, have to go to Florida. Tried watching tutorials and They talk to us like we know what we are doing. Yeah, exactly. That is true. So you know what? I'm gonna figure out a way to make a fucking tutorial. I'm gonna do it. If I can figure out a way to, bro, listen, it's probably not gonna be the best quality between us and the wall over here. The way it's probably gonna happen. I wish I could. I would like to see what she does, but if nobody is gonna, here's the problem. Anybody will come over and feed her. That's the easy part. It's doing the dirty work, bro. It's cleaning the litter box where I kind of run into having an issue finding people to help because that's a really heavy thing to ask somebody to do. Like every time I do it, I'm looking at the cat and I'm going, "You motherfucker!" Like I can't. I hate your guts. I hate everything about you. You're stupid. I don't know why you live here. You don't even pay rent. All you do is cost money. I mean, all these terrible things are going through my head, and then I'm gonna sit here and ask a stranger to do it. Not a stranger. I'm gonna ask somebody I know to do it for free, and they don't even have an emotional connection to this animal. That's not right. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go or not. If not, then that'll give me time to sit here and figure out what I'm gonna do. If I do go, then maybe I'll live stream while we're on the road possibly. I don't know. But I will get that OBS tutorial out for you. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'm gonna walk out of the bathroom. I'm gonna unlock my front door. I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna lock my front door. I'm going to go downstairs. I'm gonna walk outside. I'm going to have a cigarette. And then I'm going to repeat all those same steps in reverse, minus the bathroom. Come in here and try to figure out how to put a fucking tutorial together. Although I probably am the last person in the world that knows what I'm doing or even should be doing it. The whole point of this video was there was no point to this video other than me metaphorically shooting myself in the fucking foot, I guess. It's possible. It may be an editor. That's true. But if he's saying he can't see what he's doing, if he can't see what he's recording, then it might be because the box is too big, or he's got a line through his source, which that's not even the proper term for it. I don't know what it is. I gotta get out of this fucking room, dude. I'm starting to sweat. I need to get up and walk around for a moment. I feel a little bit better than I did when I started. I'm definitely not quitting YouTube, but I'm going to be changing the way I do things eventually once I figure out what the hell it is that I'm going to do. Jesus. Well, this is how real life works, dude. People make decisions in real time. That doesn't even make sense. Whatever. You get it. You probably don't. You know, yeah, progress. You see what I'm saying? I'll be back. I'm gonna go take a piss and have a butt and fucking figure it out. When you see the OBS thing up, then you know I figured it out. And I don't know. Maybe I'll think of something while I'm down there. Add scenes, add source. You see that. Okay. On your add sources, there's a folder, a minus button, and an addition button. And you're looking at all three of those. I want you to tell me what is in your source box right now. What is in there? Is there anything in there at all? That's your problem. Okay, I want you to take your mouse and go over the plus sign. Click on the plus sign. Now I'm going to do it right along with you. While you're doing it, I'm going to pull it up also so we do it together. Fuck, that's the wrong thing. Don't click your email by mistake. Don't do that. All right, hold on. We're going to do this. We're going to do this together. We're going to do it. Okay. Above sources, you see the folder, the plus sign, and the minus sign. Okay, now you click the plus sign. I want you to go into. Where is it at? What do I have? I want you to click on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want you to click on the fourth one down. It's called display capture. And then on the bottom, hit add source. Now, once that's done, make sure there's not a line going through your little eyeball, and there should be a box that you can, the little white hand should pop up on the screen, and you can move around your box and make it bigger or smaller. That's all you need. After that, you can hit the record button in the bottom, or you might not even have, there should be a place where you can get a widget from. Let's see where you find that. Let's see, general. It's like a bunch of small boxes just recording with the one screen. Okay, no, you should be able to make it. The small box that you're seeing should be inside the bigger black box. Yes, it's a mirror effect, exactly. So now here's what I want you to do. I want you to press record on your OBS. There should be. I don't know how you get the widget. I feel bad that I don't know. I don't know where you get it. We'll look it up. We'll find it. But if you can hit record, you minimize OBS, you make sure it's mirroring, and then do something on your main screen, and then end the recording, and then a little video should pop up that you recorded. It should go into a folder under your video files in your computer. And then that's where you should see the thing that you just did. I really have to pee though. So, try that. I'll be right back. If you can't find the record button, yeah. But it might ask you to live stream. You don't want to live stream it though. You're trying to pre-record, right? What do you want to do? Because if it's going to ask you to live stream, it should ask you beforehand if you want to do it live or not. I'm probably confusing the fuck out of you. I gotta pee. Hold on. Oh, that was a scary moment. You're just free recording. Now, does that mean that you're doing it? You're doing it not live, right? I thought for a minute, I thought the door was open wide enough for you guys to see my fucking piece of deal, but it wasn't, so I got lucky. Fuck, man, that scared me. I was like, oh shit, the camera's on. You can't have your dick out. That wouldn't be good. Nobody wants to see that. Dude, that is, you're gonna talk about anxiety, bro. Jesus Christ. Right now, I'm just practicing. Okay, well, that's good. That's what you want to do. But now you can pull up, right? You can pull up the video. You know where to find it because it should land when you're done. Now I have hotkeys set up. This is where we're gonna get a little advanced, and I'm not gonna get too difficult on you, but hotkeys for basically is there's a button to start it and there's a button to stop it. If you go into the right corner of your OBS, there's a little gear up there. In there, you're going to see a settings menu, a separate window is going to pop up, and it's going to show you general, stream, output, audio, video, hotkeys, advanced, scene collection, notification, appearance, and remote control. If you go into the hotkeys, you have all these different things that you can choose from. The only thing I touched was the very first box in start recording, stop recording, and then you can pick a letter or a number on your keyboard. I would hope so, but I wouldn't want everybody to see it in its current state anyway. I would want it to be glorious in its, best thing that it could be. In other words, it should be hard, right? Otherwise, what's the point? Because I'm definitely not a shower, dude. I'm a grower. That's how life is. That's what I was born with. Can't tell you that. I'll kill your girlfriend, but it won't look like that if you look at it from far away. It has to have a purpose. Why the fuck am I talking about this right now? Back to your OBS thing, dude. In the start recording, stop recording thing, you can pick. I know. All right, look. Tell me where you left off. You're in options, right? And you went into the hotkeys in your settings. Did we get that far or no? You don't have to do this. This shit is optional. I'm just telling you what I do to start a video and end a video. All right, you know what? Fuck it, dude. Here's what we're doing. I'm going mobile. It's not going to be great. It's not going to be great. And, hang out, make some tea, smoke a butt, scratch your ass, do whatever you got to do. But I'm going to have a cigarette first before we do this. So look, I'm going to end this. Oh, right, you're in the hotkeys. Okay, now let me pull it back up because I got out of it. Now look, is the first box you see start streaming, stop streaming, start recording, stop recording. Skip the first two boxes unless you're concerned with streaming, which I'm not, so I don't do that. I only put start recording, I put the number 1. And then all you have to do, hover your mouse over it, click it like you're gonna write something and press the key that you want. No, dude, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's not your fault. Everybody everybody has to learn somewhere, man. These fucking things don't like, you know, we all gotta learn from someplace. Unfortunately for you, you're learning from me. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you at all. So look, when you're in start recording, you click it like you're gonna write something. Whatever key that your heart desires that you want to press to start a recording, you press that button. After you do that, like for example, my start recording key is number 1. That's the button I press when I want to start a video. I press number 1. And then you go in the second box, which is stop recording. And then again, you do the same thing. But it can't be the same thing twice because that's not going to work. It'll cancel the other one out, and you don't want that. So my stop recording button is the backspace button. So I have 1 will turn the start the video to go on, and the backspace stops the video to turn off. That's what it is. That's all hotkeys is. Okay, there you go. I and 2 or 1 and 2, whatever you choose. When you're done with that, you just hit done, and now you're good to go. Now you can press when you're ready. When you're ready, you press 1 on your keyboard. That should start a recording session for you. And when you're finished, when you're done with it, press 2, and then you can go in. There should be, the way my computer works now is I pull up a little folder, and it gives me quick access to desktops, downloads, documents, pictures, and all that stuff. Now, under videos is where the subfolder is, and that's where my OBS videos go. Except I label them ones that I posted, sound effects videos I make for the podcast, and the video editor is its own separate folder. This will help you. Hold on. All I want is a goddamn recording button. That's all I want. That's all I want. I don't need all this other bullshit. Man, you fucks. Test widget record. That's all I want, dude. So basically, it's like saving the video on the scene area. Well, no, what it's doing. Scenes is a whole separate thing in and of itself. I don't know shit about any of that, which is why my videos suck so bad. And what I mean by that is, when you go on a YouTube thing and they have their fancy intro with the writing and all that nonsense, I don't know how to do any of that shit, bro. Nothing. Where is it going to? In that little box, it's recording shit, and then somehow it transfers over to a folder in the computer, which makes it possible for you to upload it. How that happens, I have no idea. I don't know how any of it works. All I know is that I press the hotkey to record, the hotkey to end. I know where to find the file to upload it on YouTube, and that's where it is. I don't know shit, dude. I'm probably the worst person that you could. I'm the best person to talk to because, like you, I'm still learning and I know very little, but I'm the worst person to talk to because I know very little and I'm not very knowledgeable about these things that we're talking about. I don't know, man. I like how this went from a rant. It was originally going to be a fucking rant about YouTube to now I'm giving you steps to try to record a video in OBS, which is awesome. And I want to see the finished product when you're done too, by the way. I would like to see what you are trying to create. What is your vision? What are you trying to do? I want to see it. I know that you mentioned that it was a cadet of his top 10 videos or whatever, but I would like to see how you would put it together. But your scenes are definitely not my scene, dude. I don't know nothing. So I don't know. All right, look, I'm ending this here. I'm going to have a cigarette. I can pick it up on mobile. Matter of fact, here, I'll do that now. Just to make sure if you have any other questions. Want a video in the corner, what I'm trying to record, and a video of me, doing my intro, whatever, basically. That is just hard because I don't know what I'm doing. That makes two of us. That makes two of us, dude. I don't know either. But look, I will try to get it up. I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna have a cigarette. When I come back up, I'm going to fucking. I'll bring you with me. I'll bring you with me. I keep saying I'm gonna do it, and I don't fucking do it. I'm doing it. Yeah, but then you're not gonna transfer over. I don't think. But look, you said that you want. You give me your email and get in contact with you so I could take pictures and show you what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I put it in the chat before. Here, I'll put it again. All right, that's the email. It's the whole thing. So you can email me there and send pictures and shit, and we'll work it out from there. If not, I will be back momentarily. Look, I'll just give myself 10 minutes to have a fucking cigarette off the camera and I'll wait to see if I get an email from you. If I don't, then I'll try to throw a video together for you, show you what it is. All right, I'll be right back.